start a sentence. You must start a sentence with a capital letter, all those rules. We'll see how much we remember. And then we have words of position. That is, in a box, on the table, inside the cupboard, words which show position. Okay? Those words are prepositions, and then, of course, additional words, the vocabulary words that you use for conversation. So we'll start off with the next one. Okay, so the first part of it, we are going to revise punctuations. That's question mark, full stops, those kind of things. Adverbs are how we do things. Adjectives are words that describe people, place, and things. Now, we're going to try something today. Keep a pen and a paper ready beside you, because the first question is going to be on mistakes. The first topic is going to be on mistakes, okay? So I'm going to give you a few sentences. I want you to try and see how many mistakes you can pick up, all right? So take a pen and paper and get ready, please. And I'm going to show you the passage. So make sure you check. There are many mistakes in the few sentences here. And you have 5 minutes to put the answers. Okay. Here we go. Write out on your own what these mistakes are. And once you have checked and you are sure, put it into the chat. Shirley, can you explain to them what we want them to do, please?
Okay, I think எல்லாருக்கும் புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நீங்க அந்த கரெக்டான அவங்க சொல்றாங்க, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அந்த the large and the t, சோ அதை நீங்க கரெக்ட் பண்ணி கரெக்டா எழுதி இந்த சேட்ல வந்து நீங்க டைப் பண்ணி போட்டுட்டு சென்ட் பண்ணா அவங்க வியூ பண்ண முடியும், அவங்கள பார்க்க முடியும். சோ அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுங்க. சோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட், செகண்ட், தேர்ட், ஃபோர்த் இருக்குல்ல, சோ அதுல வந்து ராங் ஆனதெல்லாம் நீங்க வந்து கரெக்டா பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க அந்த சேட்ல சென்ட் பண்ணுங்க, அப்ப அவங்க பார்க்க முடியும்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஓகேயா? எனி டவுட்ஸ்? எனி டவுட் இருந்தனா you can ask.
ஓகே மேம், நான் பண்றேன் மேம்.
ஓகே, thank you.
I'll give you a clue. The first mistake in this one is, like Shirley said, the T. The sentence starts with a small letter T, but the rule is all sentences must start with a capital letter. So that's the first mistake. So go on, you have 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes la you all can try to finish all these 4.
எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் புரியலக்கா. சாட்ல போய்ட்டு பண்ணுமாக்கா?
சாட்ல போய், ஆமா. சோ அதுல வந்து அந்த சொன்ன மாதிரி அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அந்த டி கேபிட்டல் லெட்டர் இருக்கணும். சோ அத கரெக்ட் பண்ணி அனுப்புங்க அந்த மாதிரி. சோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல என்ன மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கோ, ஈவன் நீங்க அந்த மிஸ்டேக் அது ராங் ஆனதை கரெக்ட் பண்ணி அதை மட்டும் அனுப்புனா கூட ஓகே. ஓகே, பட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1 2 3 4ன்னு போடுங்க, அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா செக் பண்றதுக்கு ஈஸியா இருக்கும். ஓகே. Yeah, baby Chitra, you have written only one, the first one, right? You can write the second, third, fourth also.
Okay, ma'am. I will send.
Okay. Muthu, you didn't, Muthu, நீங்க ஒன்னும் send பண்ணலையா? Muthu, Sridharan.
Yeah, Muthu, I can see. Okay.
Okay.
I can see some answers coming in.
Yeah.
You have 2 more minutes. Maybe I'll give you a hint, okay? The colored words have some kind of mistakes near it. The blue colored words have some kind of mistakes. There are a total of 13 mistakes. I see some of you all have picked up some of them.
So blue color ல உள்ள மட்டும் concentrate பண்ணுங்க ஈஸியா இருக்கும்.
Israel,
Yes, ma'am.
do you want to try sending your answers?
I think he sent one, is it?
அந்த புளுல இருக்கிறத மட்டும் பண்ணணுமாக்கா?
ப்ளூல இருக்கிறதுல தான் மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கு.
அப்படி எழுதி போட்டோ எடுத்து அனுப்பலாமாக்கா? எனக்கு அந்த ஷார்ட்ல போயிட்டு எப்படி தெரிய முடியுது?
சேட்ல சும்மா அந்த நீங்க போட்டுக்கீங்கல்ல அந்த 4W அந்த மாதிரி, சோ அத இத மட்டும் போடுங்க. அந்த முத்து போட்டிருக்காரு பாருங்க. டைப் மெசேஜ் ஹியர்னு போட்டிருக்குல்ல, அதுல போய் அந்த கர்சர் அதுல வச்சுட்டு அதுல டைப் பண்ணுங்க. அப்போ அப்புறம் வந்துரும். சென்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா வந்துரும். என்டர் பண்ணீங்கன்னா சென்ட் பண்ணுங்க, சென்ட் ஆயிரும்.
Okay, 1 minute. We need to find 13 of them. Okay, let's go with Muthu first. Muthu?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to tell me some of the mistakes that you have picked up from number 1, sentence number 1?
Sentence number 1 is the capital T.
Very good. Very good.
Then the large, so gin mean the green, GREN.
That's right. The spelling of the word green, grasshopper, there is an R missing. Excellent. Then?
And the tiny bag.
Yeah. Tiny
bag.
It's tiny. Can anyone else? You can unmute yourself if you know what the answer is. Tiny What should the correction be? Okay, never mind. Let's go carry on, Muthu. It's tiny black ant were good.
Black.
L is missing. Okay, black ants were good friends.
Friends.
What's the problem there?
Full stop.
Full stop.
Full stop.
Excellent, excellent, Muthu. Sridharan, your turn. The second sentence. The second one.
The busy ant.
Yes. What's the mistake there?
BU.
Yes. BUSY. Busy ant. Fantastic.
Gathered
Gathered.
is a food. Some means gathered.
Okay, there's a comma. The busy
Comma,
ant
yes. Gathered.
gathered food. Comma, because
Comma.
there's a small pause. Yes.
Yes, comma. Then
Carry
while the grass song loud.
Okay, while the grasshopper sang, how did the grasshopper sing? While the
Sing is
grasshopper
loud, right?
loudly.
Loudly, okay, yes,
Yes.
loudly and
Loudly.
happy
And
happily danced.
yes,
All
happily
day.
danced all day. Excellent, Sridharan. Okay, who's next? Israel, do you want to go next? Third sentence.
The W, where are the W? The big.
That correct, Israel. W should be capital letter. Fantastic, because all sentences must start with a capital letter. Okay, what about the next sentence, Israel?
The sorry and the comma. Sorry.
Sorry, the ant felt sorry for his friends. No, there's no comma there. I've not highlighted it as blue because the ant spelled sorry for his friend and shared. So instead of a comma, there's an and. There's no need for a comma in that sentence. Okay, so the next sentence is correct. All right, Baby Chitra.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Israel. Baby Chitra.
Yes, ma'am. In last one, W should be in capital letter. What
Very
a
good.
foolish ant? Question mark.
Okay, so this is an expression.
Oh, exclamatory.
Yes, absolutely correct. What
a foolish ant.
Exclamation. Ayyo, end ma. You know, that kind of a reaction. Okay, go on. Isn't the
ant wiser than the lazy? L-A-Z-Y.
L-A-Z-Y. Correct. Lazy grasshopper.
Question mark.
Fantastic. So this is the answers, okay? So here, you all have got all of it correct. So the red is the places where there were corrections. Capital T, because all sentences must start with a capital letter in punctuation rules. So capital T, capital W in 2 places. Then you have spelling mistakes in the word green and black. Now, what kind of a grasshopper? Green grasshopper. So describing the word green describes the grasshopper. What kind of an ant? Tiny black ant. Again, describing the ant. So those are called adjectives. Then you have busy, there were spelling mistakes for busy. Again, the ant, the description for the ant is busy. And you have to be careful when we describe actions like the grasshopper sang, the grasshopper danced, then we will not stop by saying grasshopper sang loud. But usually it ends with an ly word. The grasshopper sang loudly. The grasshopper happily danced all day or danced happily. All right. And like we said, exclamation mark is what a foolish ant. Okay. While in the other hand, when you're asking a question, it is, you put a question mark at the end of it. Okay. Are we ready for the next? Again, for the next one, now we're going to revise prepositions and adverbs. Prepositions are, like I said, position words. These pens are in the cup. I am sitting on a chair. and I'm sitting at a table. Okay, the pens are in the cup. The pens are in the cup. I am sitting on a chair. The laptop is on the table, but I am sitting at the table. All right. So let's go get ready. Again, make sure you have a pen and paper. And when you're ready, you're sure you have checked your work, put your answers in the chat again. You have 5 minutes to go. Your time starts now. Muthu, you have to choose the correct word for the blank, okay? Sridharan? There are some answers coming in. You have 3 more minutes. Israel, put your answer into the chat, please.
Ma'am, the paper writing after me.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Put the number. So number one is at, then, or number one is what answer? Number two, what is the answer?
முத்து number 1 2 அந்த மாதிரி போட்டு ஆன்சர் பண்ணுங்க. நம்பர்
ஓகேங்க.
1 போட்டு full stop போட்டு at அந்த மாதிரி போடுங்க. 2 போட்டு அந்த மாதிரி. ஓகே.
One minute more. Okay. All right. We're ready to go through the answers. Muthu, how about telling me what the answer to number 1 is? An accident has taken
An
place.
accident has taken place at the signal.
Excellent. It is close by, right? It's close. So at the signal, not on the signal. On the signal will be at the top, not in the signal, but at the signal, close by. Very good, Muthu. Baby Chitra, number 2, please. Y'all can leave your mics on now.
Okay. The police came in a car with flashing lights.
Yes, the police came in a car with flashing lights. The police did not come on the car, okay? If you say it's on the car, the police was sitting on top of the car. No, the police came, they were inside the car. So the police came in a car, okay? All right, Sridharan, number 3, please.
Yes, the crowd was quickly gathering around.
Yes, a crowd was quickly, because it's describing gathering. Remember, gathering is people coming together, is an action. So when you're describing an action, gathering together, usually it is an ly word that, so it's quickly, yes. Number 4, Muthu.
Okay, ma'am.
Number 4.
They bought a first aid kit.
Okay, sorry, the one which says 2 incorrectly. Then below 3, I incorrectly put a number 2. Can you see that number 2 there? The paramedics came. Israel?
Sorry, sister.
the paramedic.
Priscilla also joined just now.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
thank you. Yes, Muthu?
The paramedics
sorry.
came in a white ambulance.
That's right, in a white ambulance. Israel, number 4. Israel?
Israel, unmute பண்ணுங்க.
Breathe. Over.
Yes, Israel?
Breathe la. WITH.
Yes, with them. That's right. They brought a first aid kit with them. Sridharan, would you try number 5, please?
Yeah, they are giving first aid to the lady on the road.
Lying on the road. Yes,
Lying on the
because
road.
she is lying on the road.
Israel, mute பண்ணுங்க. Israel, mute பண்ணுங்க. Okay.
Sridharan, would you like to try the last one, please?
Her condition is slowly become worse.
Yes, again, it's describing the word, the action word, becoming worse. So again, an ly word. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the answer. All right, so quickly the answers are here. Okay, I've put with. So just remember that the police car came in a car. Is also a position. With flashing lights is also a position, okay? So crowd was quickly gathering. Paramedics came in a white ambulance. They brought the first aid kit with them. They are giving first aid to the lady lying on the road, not in the road, but on the road, because she's lying on the top and her condition is slowly becoming worse. Okay, now we are going to go to the next one. Keep your pen and paper ready. All right, but in this case, I'm going to ask you a question. All right, I'm going to ask you a question and you have to answer the question from the picture. There is a picture that you will see and you will use the words like through, went through the tunnel, or climbed up a mountain or went down the slide or kicked the ball away from the body or threw a paper, or threw an arrow toward a bird or towards a bird or whatever. Okay, so depending on direction. Look at the first one. So we have to choose, like the words that you're going to choose are through, up, down, away, or towards. Again, write your sentence down. There are 5 pictures. For each of the picture, write one sentence, depending on what the picture is saying. And once you have done it, put it into the chat. So in this case, I'm going to, you write your sentences. Or maybe I should just ask the question. In the first picture, this picture, what is this person doing? All right.
Through the tunnel.
Sorry. Yes, correct.
Through on the tunnel.
Yes, this person is walking, correct? Walking through the tunnel.
In the tunnel.
Through is correct. Through is correct. Okay, because going inside, but it's not just standing inside, but going inside and coming out, going through the tunnel. Okay, not just remaining inside, like inside the car. No, it's going in and then coming out. So it means it's through the tunnel, right? So use the words, Devi Chitra, use the words that are there at the top. Through, up, down.
Ma'am?
Use, Chitra, use the words that are given, the helping words that are given at the top.
Okay, ma'am.
Because they are showing position. Through, up, down, away, and toward.
I'm using this, I'm telling this by words, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
For each
okay.
picture, you can use any one word.
Okay. The man moving up. The man moving up. Second one.
Second one. Okay. The man is moving up, or the man is climbing up the, what is this? Steps, right?
Okay.
So yes, the man is moving up, climbing up the steps. Okay.
And another picture is he is running down from the mountain.
Okay. We'll wait for someone else to tell us now.
Okay.
Thank you.
So far, I think Priscilla, you didn't ask me a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Priscilla, we're doing prepositions right now.
Okay, ma'am.
Would you like to try a sentence with the third picture?
Third picture, ma'am.
Yes. What is this person doing?
The man ran away from the mountain.
Okay. What we are doing is, Priscilla, we are using the helping words on the top. Through, up, down, away. The man is running away from the
mountain.
Okay. You might want to use the word he's running down the mountain.
Okay, ma'am.
You know why down? Because you cannot move away from a mountain, yes, but very often we don't use that phrase. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So he's climbing down the mountain. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. I'm waiting for the others to put their sentences in the chat. Israel, would you like to try number 5? 4 or 5, the fourth, third or the fourth or the fifth picture. What is this boy doing, Israel? Boy or girl, whoever it is, the football player. What is this football player doing, Israel?
இஸ்ரேல் எப்படி அந்த ஃபார்ம் சென்டென்ஸை ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுவீங்க சொல்லுங்க. அன்மியூட் பண்ணுங்க.
Sorry. The man is the ball he throw away.
Okay. The boy is kicking the ball away, correct? Because it's moving away from his body, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Very good, Israel. Thank you. Sridharan, what about the last picture?
The bird towards play on the tree.
Okay, the bird, you will not put toward first, like you say kicking away, right? So you must put the action first and then the position, okay? In this case, the bird is flying, right? Flying, 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 flying toward the tree. So the word toward must be put after flying, flying towards the tree. Okay, see, walking through, first the word, first the action, walking through, climbing up, running down, kicking away, flying toward. Got that? Okay.
Yeah, got it.
All right. We're going to try another one now. Give me a second. Let me undo the annotation. Okay. Now we're going to, in the same way, now we're going to make sentences using in, on, at, over, under. All right, we're going to do the same thing. Now you get 3 minutes, all right? So just in 3 minutes, do whatever, write down the sentences. 3 minutes. You have 3 pictures, 3 minutes. Use the positions in, on, at, over, between, under. So you can write 3 sentences on the same picture. You can write 3 sentences on different pictures. And put your sentences into the chat. Thanks, Muthu. I see sentences coming in. 3 sentences. Give me all 3 sentences together at one shot. One more minute. Israel, I'd like a full sentence, please. Okay, so let's go. Priscilla, do you want to tell me something about the second picture? There are lots of things happening in the second picture.
The girl is writing on the table.
Is she writing on the table or is she writing on a book?
It in the book.
Okay, she's writing. She's making notes on her book. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then, Muthu, would you like for the same second picture? Would you like to say some? Make a sentence, please.
Okay, ma'am. The girl read the book under the light.
The girl, yes, under the light. Her book is under the light. Excellent. Anything else? I'm going to ask teacher Anita to tell us if she can see anything, I mean, a couple of sentences about this picture, maybe using in, and, at, on.
Can I go? The second picture, right, Maya?
Yes, that's right.
The cat is sitting on the windowsill.
Absolutely. Can you all see the cat? Did you all see the cat? Let me try that. Can you see the cat here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and the cat is sitting on the window. Yes, perfect. Yes, Anita, carry on.
Then the scissor is in the caddy, or the scissors are in the cup.
Okay, do you see this? The scissors, wow, sharp eyes, isn't it? In a holder or in a cup.
Okay.
Okay.
Then the pot is on the table. The flower pot is on the table.
Yes, look at this. The flower pot is on the table. Do you see that, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, go on.
Okay, I think that's all. And then the girl is wearing headphones on her. Okay.
Okay, headphones on the head. Do you see there are so many positions? Okay. All right. Thank you, Anita. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Muthu, can I check with you? The girl is sitting dash the table. Can you see this?
Sitting on the chair.
Oh, yes, she's sitting on the chair, but what is her position with the table? She is sitting at the table, not on the table, but she's sitting on the chair. She is sitting at the table, just like we said, the lady was at the signal. The accident was at the signal, right? Close by. She's sitting, can you see this? Close to the table. Can you see this? She's sitting close to the table.
At the table.
Yes, at the table. So when we are sitting, we do not sit on the table, we sit at the table. Excellent. Sridharan, picture number 1, please.
Yeah, the kids are playing in the sky.
The kids are playing in the sky.
Yeah.
Or the kids are flying their kites in the sky. right? These are the kites. Yes, the kids are flying, but we can't see the kids, but we know definitely it must be some kids. The kids are flying the kites in the sky. Excellent. Baby Chitra, do you want to try another sentence?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Do you have
The
another
books on the table, ma'am.
The books are on the table. Thank you very much.
Ma'am,
Okay,
ma'am, shall I use another word, ma'am? That girl.
sure,
Shall I try, ma'am?
sure, baby Chitra.
That girl having that headphone, ma'am.
Yes,
The headphone over her head. Shall I use this?
Oh, she's got the headphones on. Okay, over her head. All right. Over sometimes it's not, it is like not on the top. Over is gone above.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Okay,
All
ma'am.
right, slightly higher, gone above.
It's not touching. Okay.
All right.
Okay, ma'am.
But sometimes we say we cover the child. Yeah, over generally we will avoid using in a situation like this. She's put the headphones on her head.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, but over the years, because you see, not
Okay.
covering. All right, it's over the years because it's covering, but it's not sitting on the ears as such. Yes, that is tricky. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now we are going to try and make sentences. We're running out of time here, but y'all are doing well, I think. Y'all are doing really well. So this one, can we do it a bit fast? Okay, we're going to use the words happily, quietly, quickly, carefully. That means a person is doing.
Hello. Hello. என்னாச்சு?
மீட்டிங் போயிட்டு இருக்குது, கட் ஆயிருச்சு.
ஓகே.
ஓகே, பரவாயில்ல. மேடம் முடிச்சிட்டாங்க.
முடிச்சிட்டாங்களா? சரி.
ப்ரேயர் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க, அதுக்குள்ள கட் ஆயிருச்சு.
ஓ சரி. ஓகே.
ஓகே.
ஆமா பிரதர், சடனா எங்கேயோ இருக்கு.
Minutes. Use the words happily, quietly, quickly, carefully. So in other words, you are describing how these people are doing things. LY words. Okay, are we ready now? We have half a minute, 30 seconds. Priscilla, would you like to give me a sentence about the first picture? Priscilla?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Would you like to use the words, the helping words, and give me 1 or 2 sentences about the first picture?
Ma'am, I use happily, ma'am. For first.
Okay. Okay. So tell me the sentence.
Like a sentence ah solunga Priscilla.
Unmute yourself, Priscilla.
The children run happily between the two trees, ma'am.
Excellent. So now you have used two different things. You have used how the children are running, and you are also saying the position of the children. Excellent. Did you get that sentence? Priscilla said, the children are running happily between the two trees or between the trees. Excellent. That is how we build things. Okay, we use position, we use descriptive words, and we make our sentences better. Israel, can you give me a sentence about the second picture? Use the word happy, any one of the four words. Sorry, Israel.
The man up carefully go the step.
The man is carefully climbing up the steps, because action is climbing up. Excellent. The man is carefully, is how he is climbing, carefully climbing up the steps. Excellent. All right, Muthu. The picture with the tree, Muthu. Can you tell me something?
The girl is sitting under the tree, carefully reading the book.
Oh, yes. The girl who is sitting under the tree is carefully reading her book. Okay. Sometimes you can also say quietly reading a book. The girl is sitting under the tree, quietly reading her book, because she's not talking to anyone else, right? Excellent. Thank you so much, Muthu. Sridharan, picture number 4.
Yeah, the boy come down on the mountain carefully.
The boy is coming down.
Coming down.
Yes, coming down the mountain carefully. Excellent. Thank you, Sridharan. Baby Chitra, the picture about the ball.
A boy kicking the ball quickly and more carefully.
Okay, the boy is quickly and carefully kicking the ball. Okay, so here the describing words must come before the action. The boy is quickly and carefully kicking the ball.
Okay.
What about the direction? Can you also tell me the direction? Is it towards him or
Away?
Away from him? Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Now we are going to try and mix up things a little bit and see how much we can do. We have about 3 minutes to do this. Use any of these describing words for the next picture. You have many words: happily, quietly, noisily, carefully, between, on, in, at. Then you're describing the people. They are wearing a green shirt, a pink hairband, whatever. Write down your sentences. Write down one sentence using the word, at least write down 3 sentences. Make sure you use these helping words, at least one helping word in each sentence. If you can do 2 helping words in each sentence, it's excellent. And because we don't know the names of these children, you can use the color of their clothes or the description of their color of their hair, or maybe they're wearing a spectacle or holding something in their hand. You can use those kind of descriptions when you're making your sentences. You can also talk about objects. The door is in between the calendar and the blackboard or the green board. Okay. Shall we start? Are we ready? Priscilla.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me 2 sentences, Priscilla, to describe this picture.
Unmute பண்ணுங்க Priscilla, unmute.
There are books, color pencils on the table.
Very good. One more sentence.
The children drawing very happily.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, the children are happily drawing, right? And coloring. Thank you. Baby Chitra?
Ma'am, the classroom is noisily. The classroom.
Okay. The children are doing their coloring noisily. Is that what you wanted to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the children are noisily doing their coloring. Okay, all right. Thank you. One more sentence, Baby Chitra.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. The
Okay.
calendar is on the wall.
Excellent.
The calendar is sticking on the wall.
The calendar is hanging on the wall.
Oh, hanging. Okay, ma'am.
Hanging on the wall. Thank you. Sridharan, 2 sentences from you, please. Excellent.
Yeah, the class. In the classroom, wait. In the classroom, one boy wearing the blue shirt.
Okay.
He was quickly writing in the notebook.
He's quickly writing on his notebook. Okay. All right. Thank you. One more sentence.
The children are very noisily and happily doing their activity.
The children are noisily and happily doing their activity. Okay. So we be careful. The plural of child is children. It is, we avoid children's. Okay. It's the plural of child, one child, many children. Excellent. Thank you so much, Sridharan. Muthu, your turn now.
One child carefully take the file, bring down.
Yes.
One child carefully take the file,
Yes. Okay. So the boy or the girl who's taking the file carefully?
The girl carefully taking.
Okay. The girl in pink is carefully taking the blue file and passing it to the boy in orange. Excellent. Very, very good. One more sentence, Muthu.
One more. The yellow color wearing the child. So the teachers some pictures.
Yes. The boy wearing a shirt with yellow stripes is happily showing the teacher his picture book. Excellent. So you're describing the boy as the boy wearing the shirt with the yellow stripes. Excellent. Israel, your turn.
His classroom is colorfully. The children's the pencil.
The children in the classroom are coloring or colorfully coloring with their pencils. Okay. The children in the classroom are colorfully coloring the pictures. Okay. One more sentence, Israel.
The classroom is the green color set. Many. The green color many. The classroom.
Oh, the walls are painted green, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. The classroom is painted green. Okay. The walls in the classroom are painted green. Okay, thank you. I'm now going to ask teacher Anita to share with us a few more sentences.
Okay,
Ma'am, I can tell one sentence, ma'am.
Oh, sure, Priscilla. Go ahead, Priscilla. Unmute yourself.
On the wall has many colorful painting, ma'am.
There is a colorful painting on the wall. Okay, I think you're talking about the one which has the cow and the flower on it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we wait for teacher Anita to share with us.
A little girl is coloring quietly.
Ah, who is this little girl that teacher Anita is talking about? Priscilla, can you describe the little girl whom teacher Anita is talking about? The little girl is doing her coloring quietly. Can you describe this girl?
Unmute பண்ணி பேசுங்க. Priscilla, unmute.
Ma'am, what can I tell, ma'am?
I don't know, describe her, see which is, you can use a special description, maybe about her dress or her color of her hair or the clips or, you know, anything.
That small girl wear purple shirt, ma'am.
Ah, the small girl sitting opposite to the child in purple. Okay, is coloring quietly. Thank you. Yes, Anita, carry on.
The color pencils and the books are on the table.
Okay.
And the children are sitting at the table on their chair.
Ah, the children are sitting at, can you see? The children are sitting at the table, but on the chair. The bottom is seated on the chair. Excellent.
There's a little coat hanging on the hook behind the teacher.
There, see the little coat hanging on the hook behind the teacher. Again, a position. Thank you. Any more?
The books are on the shelf.
Yes. Can you see this? The books are on the shelf. Are you talking about these?
Yes, yes, absolutely right.
Yes, they are on the shelf, right? And the ball, yes, go on.
And there are some toys in the toy box in the corner of the room.
Ah, in the corner, there are some toys and paper in the toy box. in the corner of the room. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
So you see how we use describing words, words that describe people, things, actions. We use position words which tell us where things are, where people are, whether they're going up, down. Then we also did in the very beginning, we did question mark, full stop, capital letters at the beginning of a sentence. That was punctuation. And what we're now going to do is listening comprehension. Okay, for listening comprehension, what we are going to do is, I'm going to read out to you a certain passage about a person called Matt. Okay, and this person loves sports. And when you listen, I will read it twice. The first time when I read it, write down your little remarks. Don't write full sentences, okay? Write very short remarks so that when you get the questions to answer about Matt, you will know what the correct choice is going to be. So this whole exercise is about listening carefully and then writing your little notes and finally answering by choosing the correct option. You can carefully listen now and take your notes. Matt loves playing sport. Matt is learning basketball now. And that's great because he knows all the players. They are really nice. Matt also plays tennis with his friend. He is good at that. It's the sport he likes the best. Matt can swim well too, and that's a lot of fun. But he doesn't have much time to do it now. There's a great sports center in his city. He catches a bus to go there. The bus stops across from the library and the sports center is behind that before you get to the university. Matt has lessons at the city sports center every Tuesday evening. Matt arrives early for his tennis lessons. It starts about 6 in the evening, but to get to the sports center, he gets to the sports center just after 5:30. After he practices basketball, he goes home after 7:30. Matt's brother loves mountains. He says Matt should go climbing with him one day. We also talked about riding horses, but I really want to try sailing, and then I can buy a boat. Okay. I'm going to show you the next slide. So you see the question here. Matt likes basketball because, right? But as we show you the question, I'm going to read paragraph by paragraph. Pay attention and then choose your answer. I love playing sport. Matt loves playing sport. Matt is learning basketball now. And that's great because he knows all the players and they're really nice. So the question is, complete the sentence. Matt enjoys basketball because. Priscilla?
He likes the other players.
Excellent. He likes the other players. And why do you say that he likes the other players? Because they are nice. Okay. Now I'll read to you the next one. Matt also plays tennis with his friend. Matt is really good at that. It's the sport he likes best. And Matt can swim well. That's a lot of fun too. But Matt does not have too much time to do it now. Baby Chitra, the next question. Matt's favorite sport is?
Basketball, ma'am.
Why do you say it's basketball? What is his real? Any other answer? He said he's learning basketball now. But tennis.
Swimming.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. I didn't listen to your voice, ma'am. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let me read it again. Matt loves playing sport. He's learning basketball now. That's great because he knows all the players. They are really nice. Matt also plays tennis with his friend. He is really good at that. It's the sport he likes best.
Tennis, ma'am.
Yes.
Matt's favorite sport is tennis because he is good at
Yes.
very well.
And he likes the sport best. Okay. So you have to be careful, listen carefully. All of us have to listen carefully. The next paragraph is, there's a great sports center in the city. Matt can catch a bus there. The bus stops across the library and the sports center is behind that before he can go to the university. So, Sridharan, the sports center Matt goes to is opposite the library, near the library, in front of the library. Sridharan.
Ma'am.
Opposite the library, near the library, in front of the library, the sports center.
Opposite the library.
Okay, so when you see the bus stops across from the library, the bus stops, is the bus stop in front of the library or on the same side of the library, on the opposite side of the library, on the same side of the library? We have to be a bit careful there. Okay?
Yeah, correct.
So listen to it carefully. There's a great sports center in the city. I can catch a bus there. It stops across from the library. So the bus stop is opposite the library and the sports center is behind the library.
Behind the library.
Right?
Yeah.
So we cannot say the sports center is opposite the library because it's behind the library.
Behind the library.
So, but the word behind the library is not there. So we
Yeah.
will say near the library.
Okay, that's why I also confused that.
Yes, it's a tricky one. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Okay. Are we ready for the next one? I have listened to this one carefully, okay? I have lessons at the City Sports Center every Tuesday evening. I arrive for my tennis lesson. Or Matt arrives for his tennis lesson early. It starts at 6 p.m., but he gets to the sports center just after 5:30. After Matt practices basketball, he goes home after 7:30. Muthu, Matt goes to the sports center on Tuesdays some weeks, on Tuesdays each week, on Tuesdays most weeks.
On Tuesday each week.
Absolutely, because what was said was Matt has lessons at the sports center every Tuesday evening. Fantastic. Israel, are you ready for the next one? Matt's tennis lesson starts after 7:30, at about 5:30, or at 6 p.m. When does Matt's lesson start?
After 7:30.
Okay, listen carefully one more time, okay? Next, listen carefully. Matt arrives early for his tennis lesson. It starts at 6 p.m., but he goes to the sports center by 5:30. After practice, he goes home after 7:30. So when is his lesson starting? He arrives early. Which is early? 5:30, 7:30, or 6?
Yeah, early. 5:30 lah. 5:30.
Early is 5:30. So he reaches early at 5:30. When is the lesson? 6. Okay, so he goes early. He goes half an hour early. Lesson only starts at 6.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, last one, baby Chitra. Matt really wants to learn how to ride, sail, or climb. Can anyone tell me from memory, when you took your notes down, Matt really wants to learn how to ride, sail, or climb? Does anyone remember?
Ride, ma'am.
Ride, is it? Okay. Listen to this carefully. Yes, ride, is it?
Climb, ma'am.
Climb. Okay. All right. So all 3 words came in the paragraph. Now listen to it carefully. Matt's brother loves mountains. Matt's brother says that Matt should go climbing with him one day. They also talked about riding horses, but I really want to try sailing. Then I can buy a boat. What does Matt really want to learn?
Sail.
Sailing. Thank you. Yes. So you see, this is about listening carefully. All the 3 words came in, but you have to listen carefully. Just a quick run through. The exact details would be given to you at a later time. But just remember, you have the Zoom English exam coming up. It will be for 1 hour. We will give you the Google link we will give you the Google form link for the question paper in the chat. Okay. Please note, you must submit it within that 1 hour. Okay. Otherwise, there could be minus marks for late submission. Like I said today, please read everything carefully. Think before you submit your answers. Even for your audio listening comprehension, listen carefully. Make your notes a little bit in detail, okay? Like, you know, sail, ride, or climb. A bit confusing, but he actually said he really wanted to learn how to sail. So listen carefully, make your notes, and also recheck your answers before submitting. Do not go offline during the exam. All right? You might lose marks for not following instructions. Stay mute, but turn on your cameras. If you really cannot turn on your cameras, please let the organizers know. But most of all, take time in the next 2 weeks to revise your work. You have all the notes from before. Please revise. You'll have been doing really well today. It won't be very difficult. Just remember, this is all about improving ourselves. So no stress, just do your best. Okay? And with that, we say good night and take care and God bless.
Good night. Take care. Thank you, Teacher Maya.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, coming Saturday, no classes, ma'am. Directly we have to meet on 30th, ma'am.
No, there will be class. We
No,
will
no
have
class.
another revision class.
Okay, okay.
We will
Thank
have
you,
another revision. You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Any other questions? Good night, otherwise. All right. And if no one has questions, then I will take leave as well. Shirley, anything about the organization for the exams?
So far, I don't get any information. Yeah, I think next week we will come to know, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
There is 1 more week left, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you and good
Okay,
night.
thank you for your support. Okay. Bye.